Hey guys, you're watching E61 and only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City, episode 61, and the sun is just rising above our school here. We're going to continue this today, but first I have some great news. Last episode, when we were building the racetrack, I mentioned, and over the last couple of days I've been mentioning, that I want to increase this series, the Let's Build a City series, your guys' favourite series, and probably my favourite series in fact, increase the amount of videos that come out of it. So, the video today is obviously Let's Build a City, and then there's going to be another Let's Build a City episode tomorrow after tomorrow's normal video. So it's going to stay as normal, like we're keeping one video every day like we have been for like the past year, but now we're going to do 2 videos on one day out of 3, if that makes sense. It's a little bit difficult to get your head around, but basically it means tomorrow there's going to be 2 videos, one video at normal time, and then the other video will probably come out a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours after the first video, which in UK time is around 11, half past 11 at night. Now I know for some of you guys in the UK that time isn't very appropriate for you, if you've got bed or whatever. I know a lot of you on holiday at the moment, but if you've got school the next day, it's not going to be very, very useful to you. But at least it gives you something to look forward to the next day. When you get up, maybe you can watch a video or something like that. Apart from that, we are done for talking this episode. We can now concentrate on doing our city. As you can see, I've actually surrounded the whole map now with trees. I've grew them all, which looks really, really cool on the map. And I've planted some trees down here, in which they should grow during this episode. They're growing quite well. As this episode progresses, hopefully we should get a nice row of trees down there on that side. We don't need to do any trees on this side because this is the school field. In fact, all those trees need to go from a tutorial episode a long time ago. But we're going to concentrate this episode on the Modern Foreign Languages block, is what it was called. It's basically just where all the French classes, all the Spanish and German, because when I joined this school, it was actually a language, what do they call it? A language specialist school sort of thing. And that's sort of what they really concentrated on, was making sure that everybody left with a language. However, 3 years in, they actually lost their title of being I think it was called a modern language college or something they called it. It was a high school, but they called it a college. In the UK, they're 2 different things. I think in the US, a college and a high school sort of mean the same thing. I'm not sure. Or college means university, because I don't think you have university in America. I don't know. I don't really know how the education system works in America. But yeah, they lost the title. They still done all the languages, but it just didn't become compulsory. So it was typically, they lost their license for the year after I had to take French. So I chose to take French, even though I really didn't like languages. You know what? We're going to change this out a little bit. I really didn't like languages, so I had to take French because I had to take one, but then the year after you didn't actually have to take a language anymore, which was very frustrating for me. Okay, let's just do some block counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're going to change the sizes of these classrooms to suit our window placement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we fit one more in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? That's pretty good. We're going to go with that. And then we'll match it on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now there is going to be a bit of a... Well, these were where the lockers were. We never really used the lockers, but the lockers were there. And there was a tech room as well in here somewhere. That might have been one of the tech rooms. I can't remember. I think this was the tech room, in fact. But yeah, we'll match these interior walls to match the outside ones. But I think the outside is more important for us, at least at the moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in a block on these ones. Let's get a splash potion so we're a little bit quicker. This is actually quite... or when I was there, it was a really interesting looking building, or more interesting than the other ones, because I liked buildings that had a bit of dimension to them, how we build them in Minecraft, where we have bits that go in and out. This building had a very sort of similar thing with the windows, and this is where the windows were. These 8 block wide parts are where the windows were, and then these went up around it. So how high do we want these windows to be? 3 blocks? 1? Whoops. Not over there. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I think that's good. And then there was like bushes and plants and stuff outside each one of these, with a very extremely similar fence to this. Like, the Minecraft fence is exactly how 99% of the fences at my school were, and about that height as well. They were epoxy height. You could actually step over them, even though in Minecraft you can't jump over them. In real life, you could just step over them. Okay, so we're going to come up there. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just put a straight line across, and we'll match the outside walls to it. It's a real shame that we haven't got about 50 or so more blocks that way, because the fields, well, I think would need a lot more than 50 blocks to actually get all the field in, because the field was like in an L shape. It went down there and then around here as well, but we're not going to be able to do that. But there were some really old mobiles, and I'm sure some of your schools at least will still have mobiles. They were green, at least the ones that I've always been in were little green mobiles, basically like little caravans, and yeah, made out of wood. Very, very cold in the winter and very, very hot in the summer, so you couldn't really win. You know, but I think they've all taken down now. I don't think that they're there anymore. They were planning to remove them when I was at the school, because obviously they're pretty useless. They're no good for anything, and there was never really any classes in them. They just turned into storage for the PE equipment by the end. It was just old footballs, you know, flat, deflated footballs. My school never liked to throw anything out. They just kept whatever they could. Alright, so you know what the plan is here. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. There's no point showing any more of this, and I should be back once we've got a bit of progression. Alright, so that's all we've got. It's not much yet, but there were some sort of very strange design things on here. I'm not joking you here, it literally looked like cobblestone walls above the windows, and I still don't really know what they were, because they weren't gutters, they weren't like water guttering. It was just a very strange design. I think the architects that first designed this building before I was there maybe wanted to try something a bit more space agey or something. I mean, it looked quite nice, it doesn't look bad, and it adds a little bit more colour to a very modern looking building. But I don't know if I 100% liked it or not. Okay, let's put these fences across and do a little bit of greenery, a little bit of hedging, because that's really going to make a difference to this building. Is some leaf blocks. Just going to take that tree away. Doesn't matter, these are only those trees are only there to sort of make a border on the map. They're not there for any other reason really. Okay, tell you what, let's take away that bit of thingamajiggy there. I'll have this one a bit smaller on this side. I think on the other side, in fact, from what I can remember, there was a little tiny space that didn't have a fence. Oh, whoops, nope, not there. There's a tiny little space where you weren't really meant to sit. I think it was like here. It must have been roughly about here. There's a little tiny space like that, and it had a what do you call it? Like an electricity box, like that. It was literally really, really silly, and it was like a little concreted out area. And yeah, very, very random. I don't know why they would even have it there, but it looks funky. But it was like that, so we're gonna do it the same as what it was in the real school. Oh yeah, it's at night time. Have you seen what this school looks like at night? I went round and put glowstone in all the windows, and I think it looks pretty cool. It's pretty it looks pretty nice. I've never seen my real school at night, because obviously you're not at school when it's dark. And I think it looks really, really nice, like how all the windows glow up. It's definitely a good idea. If you haven't done the interiors of a building, still go around and just put glowstone above all the windows, because it so makes a difference, so makes it shine for sure. Okay, so for the roof, sleeping over the night. For the roof, we're going to go with a slab design. And we're going to use cobblestone slabs instead of the normal stone slabs, smooth stone slabs, whatever you want to call it. Because we use smooth stone slabs on this one, and we also use the hiccups on the canteen. And it's sort of a similar design. It's sort of a cross between that roof and that roof, and a little bit simpler roof than normal, than the other ones that we've done lately. But I thought, there we go. was going to say, I thought that doing a slab design with cobblestone would just make it stand out a little bit more than the other types. So we're going to do a few rows of this on this side, and then start on the other side, because the other side ends up being higher than this side. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. I think we're going to go maybe... wait a minute. I think we're going to have to do every 2 blocks, otherwise we're going to end up right up there. Quite a low roof. More of a bungalow building. Most of the buildings are really only 1 story. Especially this half of the school. Right, let's come up here. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think we can delete those leaves. No, those leaves are stuck there forever, so we'll have to wait until Xbox One. And hopefully we can expand the world then. I've heard a few rumours. Oh, we don't want them on this level. I've heard a few rumours about Xbox One. Minecraft Edition. Whatever, you know, Minecraft for Xbox One Edition. And what I've heard is that we will be able to expand, or we'll be able to have larger worlds. As everyone knows, there will be larger worlds on Xbox One, 36 times bigger at maximum. You can choose the size of your world. If you want a world the size of the 360, you can have that. If you want a larger world, a larger world, or a larger world, there's like 3 large settings. And the biggest setting goes up to 36 times bigger. My mouth. Blah, 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 blah. And, yeah. The only trouble is that we can convert worlds over from Xbox 360 onto Xbox One, but what I've heard is that if we convert a world, for the start at least, we're not going to be able to convert a world and make it bigger. Now, it's just a rumour I've heard. So basically what I'm saying is if we convert, which we will do, but if we convert this world over to Xbox One Edition, it will still be at the same size as what it is now. We're not going to be able to convert it and then enlarge it. Now, I have heard that 4J Studios, who developed this game, are thinking, or attempting to make it so that we can convert the world and then enlarge it. But at the moment, at least, what they're saying is that we'll be able to convert the world, but it'll be the same size. Now, that's a little bit disappointing. It's not too much of a problem, for this world at least, because I mean we've still got a lot of space left on this world to fill. But really, the Let's Play series, I was really hoping that we could convert that world and then expand it, you know, and then enlarge the world so we had more places to explore. But then thinking about it, we haven't explored the whole the whole world on Xbox 360. There's an awful lot on there that we haven't even discovered yet. Anyway, we're sticking very closely to our top corner of the world. I mean, we found that swamp the other day when we came out of the Nether from building the Blaze Farm. We came out in a swamp, and I still don't know where that was. It couldn't have been that far from our base, but it'd be nice. It would be nice to be able to always have somewhere else that you can go, you know, and an undiscovered place, especially for when title updates come out, where new biomes come out and stuff like that. It'll be nice to be able to go on a wander and go and explore and go and find them. But we'll have to see what happens. It'll be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to cut away now. I think we've finished what we were going to say about this, and we're just going to bring this side higher, and I'll show you what to do after that. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so they are matched up, and then all it was, it's very simple, there was just some white, and it's very similar to the canteen part, canteen roof. That was blue, but this one's just white, but it's sort of a very similar sort of design. Not that many blocks up, just there. And we've got to do that end. I forgot about that end. We'll have to sort something out there. Yeah, just like this, and then hopefully we can go one on top. Oh, we can. I thought for a moment that we were going to be like half a slab off, and we'd get that awful gap, and we'd have to sort something out. But yeah, that's it. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put one more layer. Splash me. One more layer on this, just to poke out. Whoops. Above the, or in front of that white wall there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I don't know why they do roofs like that. Why they don't do roofs like normal standard way, like on the main building there. Why they have to try and do funky roofs. Yeah, just keep them the same, guys. Why are architects trying to be so clever? Right, that can go there. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. I know it's ugly, but we're not going to be able to see this side anyway, so don't worry about it. We'll do the same here as well. I know it's really ugly, but I don't want to put slabs on top this time. We'll just do it like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Don't worry about it. This side is never going to be really seen anyway. Like that. There. Boop, boop. Perfect. Perfect. It doesn't actually look that bad. Alright, how are we looking? That's looking pretty cool, yeah, with the cobblestone walls above it. Right, let's get some greenery down. And then see what else I can remember that was on this building. It's quite nice having a bit of nostalgia. There we go. Just have some random formations of hedges along here. Oops. Let me in. I can't get in. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a bit of nostalgia. It's nice. Nice being able to think back and remember some stories and stuff like that. We haven't done an awful lot this episode, but we have had a good chat, haven't we? We've sorted out some things. Again, there's going to be 2 videos coming out tomorrow, so don't forget about that. And if it's too late for you to watch on the night that it comes out, it'll still be there in the morning for you. So yeah, don't worry about that. Let's have that like that. And this like that. And then get some flowers on the other side, where we've got a little bit more room. Well, we could bone meal, couldn't we? Let's see how much flowers we... Oops. See how much flowers we can get from bone meal. Sometimes I'm really unlucky with bone meal and you never get any flowers. Oh no, it's going over the edge. It's just going to take even longer to clean up, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, it takes forever to clean up otherwise. Right, what about a little fern? We'll get some ferns and some long grass. I don't like the dead bushes as much, so we'll have that there. Oh no, I made a hole in the ground. There. And fern. Fern, 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 fern. Ferns are my favourite. So I'll place those down first. Get in there. There. Let's do some red flowers. Get over the damn trees again. Red flower, red flower, red flower. Oh no, we destroyed a fern. And a red flower. Yellow flower. We'll just fill in all the gaps we can. There we go. I don't want to do any more in there. You can't see it, so it's not much point, is there? And then fill the rest in with long grass. Perfect. That looks very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Right. And that side's all done as well. Alright. Now, I think we could probably somehow get some more detail in here. Possibly by using some trapdoors again and maybe some signs. Like how we use signs up there. Because it looks very, very flat on this side. Even though there is some dimension, it looks very, very flat. So maybe, maybe the first thing we can do is get those slabs back. Splash me. So slow. Splash me. Put a slab across here like this. And that'll bring out the top a little bit more. Okay. We're getting to nighttime again. Okay, yeah, that definitely doesn't look as flat anymore straight away. In fact, that looks a lot better. Right. Let's get to the wooden bits. Ladders and stuff I don't really like the look of. Dispensers. Tripwire hooks. No. Oh, I tell you what about levers? Like that. Oops. Oh god, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, it sort of looks like it's holding it up. I like that. I like that. The wood matches in with the fences as well. The wood on the lever matches in with that. Yeah. Oh, we've got to do the same on this side. Oh, I got rid of the slabs. There we go. Splash me. And go. Yeah, I like that. Maybe some signs below that lever level as well could look nice. We'll have a look. Whoops. Careful now. We're making more of a mess than we're completing. There. Nope. Gotcha. It's so dark I can't see. We'll have to sleep away the night again. I really hope on Xbox One, as far as I know they haven't got it on release, but I really hope that they release some type of command to keep it day all the time, or to be able to toggle between day and night. I can't see why they don't have that already. It'd be definitely very nice to have. Instead of having to sleep away all the time. Right, got some signs. Oh, what about fence gates as well? We haven't used fence gates so far. Maybe in the middle We need a block underneath it before we can place a fence gate. Yeah! I like that. Like that. Like that. Oh yeah, I like that. And let's do 3 along here. Choo, choo, choo. Oh yeah, definitely. That brings something out, doesn't it? I like that. Oh, and we've got the levers. Hup, hup. Ha, ha, ha. Ha. That'll do for now. There. No point deleting the trees to put them in. Whoops. Aha. Aha. Excellent. Excellent. Definitely getting better each block we place. Right, now the signs. If we'd done the signs on one level below... Oh, can we wrap them round? Oh, we can. That's definitely what we should be doing. Let's just do on this side, then we'll have a look to see if we like it or not. It looks alright close up, which usually means it looks good from further away as well. How does it look? Yes. I like that. I like that. And then maybe signs along this top level as well. Alright, I'll do this on the other side as well. I shall be right back and show you. Alright, there we go. I think that looks really, really nice. Little bit of detail on the top there, something to draw your attention to, draw your eye to. And, yeah, it's a pretty impressive looking building. It really looks good. We've just got to put glowstone inside the window so it looks good at night. But one thing I want to do, or there's a couple of things I want to do before we end off the episode. I'm sure we've got enough time, I haven't checked. But we need to put in the other shed that I mentioned here a couple of episodes ago. That comes along here. Very small shed. Like that. And then I want to put a couple of... oh, wait a minute, that goes there. I want to put the trees in that were along here. Let's take that off. Take that off. There. Same on this side. No. There. So difficult to place. Careful now. Did I use stairs on the other one, or did I use slabs? I might have used slabs. I think I did use slabs. Because otherwise it's going to be a really tall roof, you see. Fill blocks. Fill blocks. Yeah, I'm sure it was slabs. Yeah, it definitely was slabs. What did I delete now? Oh, why is building this shed so hard? So hard? So hard. And then put a door on it. Perfect. There you go. Little shed. Right, and then there was... How many trees? There was either 3 or 4 very large trees. So we're going to try and build or force a large tree. And I'm sure you've seen me do this before. Get some cobblestone. And get some torches. And some bone meal. I'm sure you've seen it before. But if you haven't, this is how you do it. We're going to place down a sapling. And then leave a block in the middle. And go up 5 blocks with... I think it works with any block apart from dirt, really. I always use cobblestone because I know it works with it. And then put torches on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then stand away. Bone meal the sapling. 9 times out of 10, you should get a really nice looking big tree. Oh! I tell you something. Somewhere, I think it's around the outside, when I was bone mealing the trees. I can't remember where it is. And it was this beautiful tree. Was it this one? I don't know. Somewhere, when off camera, it was off camera. And it was an absolutely beautiful tree. That's a really nice tree from underneath with all the branches. That's a really nice tree. I can't remember where it is, but I thought, oh, that is a really nice tree. But yeah, see how it's a huge tree? It's bigger than a normal standard tree, as you can see. In fact, that is a pretty nice tree. But there was like, I think either 3 or 4 of them. So we're going to try and force 3 or 4 big trees here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bone meal. Sometimes you'll get a really poxy one. That's a nice one. We'll keep that one. Sometimes you get a really retarded looking tree. Because I think the game gets confused about what it's meant to be doing with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can, I think 6 works as well sometimes. But yeah, if you do 6 blocks, you're more likely to get a tree that looks like that, which is a very special looking tree. I really don't know why it does that. But you don't get that happen too often. We've had it a couple of times in this series. But most of the time you get a really nice tree out of it. Sometimes it helps for some reason the further away you stand. If you can just reach it to bone meal it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And there, we'll do one more. About there. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, not on the top. That might mess things up. Not sure, never tried it before. And go. Yep, I like it. It'll stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How does this look like if we go back here for a moment? Yes, that's exactly what it was like. Yeah, big trees there. And then the rest of it was all grass. All these trees will have to go. And we shall, I think we're going to cut off the field at the edge of this tennis court here. On the real school, it went for ages that way. The field was massive. But I think for for our Minecraft world, we're going to cut it off here so we get a little bit more space to do some other stuff. And that road can then curve down. It's a shame we can't join that road up with there because of the what's it called, cathedral. Oh, by the way, yeah, I finished the cathedral off. I never showed you guys. I done it off camera here. So we've got the graves that go all the way around. There's an open grave there. I think there's 2 open graves. Got flowers, got the mausoleum, got benches, got some little hedges. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Anyway, that's a perfect way to end off the episode. We're going to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Remember that there is 2 episodes coming out tomorrow. The normal episode at normal time of 9:30 UK time. And then one video will come out a couple of hours after. Okay, until then, we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!